Yes, you will figure out life by doing different things, eating some shit, and you will fail, of course. But what is the fun that you will get when you just figure out life by getting advice from someone else? Sanjay here. Plenty of people just ask me this question every time. Give me an advice to become an engineer, or give me an advice when you just completed engineering. How was the experience? Give me an advice to start a business, or give me an life advice. All that. So, in this video, let's discuss about advice. Let's get started. Hey everyone, Sanjay here from Contriver podcast. You are listening to Never listen to any advice, guys. That's the advice that I want to give. These are nothing but you practice, you'll become an expert one. Your network is your net worth. But I don't know how to start. Just start.
I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end,
When I just said never listen to any advice, that's the best advice, I really mean it. Why is that so? In the sense, see, you need to understand that your life is completely different when you compare it to someone else. You can try walking on someone else's path, but that doesn't mean that particular path that you are trying to walk, or you trying to live someone else's life, that is not your life. You need to choose your own destiny. Every person in this entire world has a different destiny. Every person in this entire world is gifted with different talents. So that is the reason, never listen to any advice. You will miss lots of fun if you do that. Of course, you need to be careful when you are starting a business, but the best advice to start a business is start a business, learn by your own. Stop worrying about this mistakes, all that. You'll figure it out. So stop listening to many advice. There are people who say that do XYZ, you'll be successful. And there are people, when you just ask, they'll show their own value, they'll show their own report and a case study saying that do 1, 2, 3 and you'll be success. So that works for them, but what works for you? That is really important. What works for you doesn't really work for me, because my life is completely, entirely different compared to you. That is the reason you should never compare yourself, and you should never listen to any advice. Stop listening to advice and start doing what you want, and start living for your own means. So these people who just advise, those people are completely dumb. They just forget the thing that their life is completely different compared to someone else's life. You need to understand that. That self-awareness, that is really important in life. If you know that your life is different from someone else, you'll never ask for another advice. Learn by your own, and then you will figure out life. Yes, you will figure out life by doing different things, eating some shit, and you will fail, of course. But what is the fun that you will get when you just figure out life by getting advice from someone else? That is really horrible. You are just trying to live your life by their own means. So try living your life with your own means. Knowing your life's end goal, that is completely horrible. I never know where I'll be after 5 years. I have a vague idea, I have a plan that I should reach here, but I just don't go to an astrologer and ask him what would be my future, or I don't really go and ask a mentor that how my life would be. You need to figure out with your own way. There's no person in this entire world who have figured their entire life. And people at 80s, they feel like they want to start something new. Why is that so? Because they haven't figured out life. Those uncles and those people who just advise you saying that you need to do this, this is how life should be led, even they haven't figured it out yet. So figure out life. It doesn't really matter even if you haven't figured out life. It doesn't really matter even if you are like me with an age of 24 or 25, or even at the age of 30 haven't figured out life. You have all your life to figure it out and live by your own means, rather than listening to someone else's advice, and rather than living someone else's life. So never miss the fun in your life, and that is how you live. Never listen to any advice. That's the best advice that I can give you guys. And yeah, I'll meet you guys at the top. I'll meet you guys in my next podcast. Thank you. Bye bye.